Shalom. First and foremost, above all things, I want to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Radash. Want to give a special double honors to our elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. May the blessing of election be upon your household and your sincere brothers and your sisters out there to listen and take heed to the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai spoken by his servants, the prophets. And Lord willing, I hope this video will be edifying. I guess the title will be Stay Locked In or Be Locked Out, because we're seeing prophecy being fulfilled. And you know, you Israelites, man, you better, you better seek a covering, and that covering is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, your higher power, And so without further ado, I'm going to go into it. Let me go into the book of Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and it's safe. Yeah. And so now's the time to run to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, for a covering, because eventually this war, as as was prophesied in I believe it's in Revelation chapter 17 and 16, I believe, where it's going to be a time where those missiles that are being shot over there in Iran are going to be also hit in here in America, because all these other countries are going to come up against the United States. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Salakia. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is who's controlling all things right now. And everything that's going on right now in this current present time is to wake those who are of the elect up and understand that, hey man, we don't have much time, So moving along, let's go to Micah chapter 2. In verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Yeah. So, this is not our rest, man. We have to stay on our watch and keep, moving, because the adversary, the devil, was walking around like a roaring lion, seeking to whom he can devour. And you jakes who are not woken, or in the mindset that, like, okay, if it's not happening in my front yard, I'm not gonna worry about it. You in that mindset, then you're through, And a lot of you 2/3 jakes, y'all in that mindset, man. You're not aware of the prophecies. You're not calling upon the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So this is going to be to your detriment, man. Because this war eventually is going to extend over here in America. And you see people, they're still going about their life, still in that mindset of, just America's going to keep going. America's going to keep going. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has woken us up to understand that, hey, It's not going. This way of life that we have been living is not going to stay the same. Things are going to get worse out here, you know, and you need a covering. And that's why I brought up Psalms chapters 18 and verse 10, because this is that time, man. You know, you need that covering. Just like a woman needs a man, because that's a covering. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created a man, and he also created the woman to be a helpmate to a man, you know. So also with us as men, and you women, you need a covering. Men need a covering. Our covering comes from Yahushai, and in front of Yahushai is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Yahweh means he is, or he exists. And then you have the son's name, which is Yahushai, which means he that delivers. And so without that covering, you're through. And so a lot of these people, man, they're not going to get it. They're not going to see it. And when we talk about people, I'm talking about the 2/3 of Israel, man. So moving along, let's go to Romans. Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Than when we believed, yeah. And we're in that time right now, man. We're in that time. And you know, you're gotta learn to lock into Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, and understand that prophecy is being fulfilled, you know. So Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was an edifying lesson. Elder Apostle Tahar has been talking about that, you know, brothers start doing more quick hits, because so much is going on, and also, you know, because of the time and what have you. But yeah, man, we want to, be in that mindset of our elder apostles, do quick hits and, make it be known, man, to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you, those who hear this word and, come back and pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has mercy upon your souls, you so-called Negroes or black folks, or you so-called Latinos or Spanish or Hispanic, you so-called Native American Indians. You're all the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is your higher power, and that's and he only for the nation of Israel, and particularly the elect, and only the elect will receive this, as according to Romans chapter 11 and 7. So, stay locked in or get locked out, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem B'Rakah Kodash. Till the next time, Lord willing, I'll say Shalom.